I'm Matt Sutcliffe. I am the Community Manager for the Wildlife Trust in Bedfordshire and also Project Lead for the Wilder Futures project at Bradgers Hill. I'm stood right at the top of Bradgers Hill today on the edge of Stopsley Common, which is part of the fantastic chalk grassland landscape found on the north of Luton. The Wilder Futures project is all about exploring these landscapes, getting the local communities involved, getting them to take pride and interest in these rare and fantastic places to be. The project has involved walks, volunteering, some school visits, some community events, different ways to get people involved.
Hi, I'm Brian. I started volunteering with the Wildlife Trust back in July. I retired from my job at the end of March, and after sort of 41 years behind a desk, I really fancied sort of at least spending part of my week out doing something outdoors, something that kind of was involved with conservation and the environment, and also something that keeps me fit. And I gave my gym membership up about a month or so after joining, because you don't need it if you're out raking and clearing up and generally working on the sort of sites. So yeah, it does a lot of good. Hopefully it does a lot of good for the sites themselves as well.
Hi, I'm Noreen. I work as a Communities and Education Officer for the Wildlife Trust. So part of the project has been asking the community what they want, and what was needed in Luton was forest school. So since working with the Wildlife Trust, I'm now a qualified forest school leader, and I run outdoor education in Wardam Park. One is a Little Bugs Club, which is 2 to 5 year olds, and we go out and have fun out in nature in any weather. And another thing that was really needed in Luton was the home ed groups. They needed someone to lead on their outdoor education, and that's been very successful. Having run Little Bugs for a year now, it's nice to have a regular set of families that come to every session.
Hi, my name's Aisha. I have 2 children that attend the Wild Ed sessions in Luton. My son is 9 years old and my daughter is 7 years old, and they thoroughly enjoy it. They've been attending for 3 months so far and look forward to every session. That session has promoted a love for the environment, a sense of responsibility as well for nature, to take care of our environment. They've been very sort of active outdoors since attending, really looking at different types of trees, wildlife, insects, things like that. We've played a lot of games together. It's been really beneficial.
So part of the project has been engaging with local schools. So some of our primary schools in the area, where they signed up to a 6-week course and they got to choose a select few number of students who would then come and join me out on Bradgers Hill doing a variety of outdoor education and having hands-on experience in nature.
My name is Nikki and I am a childminder in the local Bushmead area. I was introduced to the gardening club by a fellow childminder a couple of years ago. By attending this group, it helped the children and myself to socialise with members of our diverse community. The children and myself have learnt lots of new skills since joining. We learnt how to grow fruit and vegetables from seeds up until they were harvested. We also enjoy making habitats for insects and other wildlife in order to keep them safe. One of the children's favourite activities is caring for the local birds. They do this by filling up and making their own bird feeders and giving them water to drink and bathe in.
Local authority, Luton Borough Council, are really pleased with this project because it's concentrated a lot of activity at Bradgers Hill, not just community engagement, which is at the heart of the project, but also physically with the conservation work and habitat improvement. We're just trying to get the population and local communities to really value these sites because they are rare habitats, and also just the views. Like any hill, you get to the top, suddenly you've got a different perspective of the town. So one of my favourite things about the job, I think, is sharing that with people and getting them up the hill and just seeing their faces when they go, oh, was that Luton? Because when you're in the heart of it, it's urban, but from that height you get this beautiful view and how green it is, and you can see people sort of just taking it in and thinking a bit differently about the place.
Hi, I'm Aaron Matthew. I've always had a passion about nature and the natural world, but like most people, wasn't really sure how to actually go about getting involved, and it seemed like a great way to be out in my local town and my community. That actually got me in touch with the youth rangers here in Luton, and that's how I met Matt and Noreen with the Wildlife Trust, and through them they put me on to so many other opportunities, be it volunteering with the council, and that's direct habitat management, and that's just been so wonderful to begin to make a change, whether it be felling trees to make way for chalk grassland. We have them here in Luton, but across the country they are very much rare, and across the world virtually unseen. So it's nice to have that tangible change and really feel like I'm making a difference being around there.